Another day, another grind. We're here on River Amazon, and Paper is leading the Dwarfs against myself on the Wood Elves. And yep, this is starting to be a boot camp for me. I want to play a little bit more than usual, so yeah, let's get into it. So what did I do? I have the Glade Lord here to snipe his artillery. I have a dragon here, just trying to be a little bit cheeky. Here a little bit of Cav and Wildwood Rangers plus Glade Guards, and here some Dryads and Deepwood Scouts, and over there 2 Waste Stalkers. And my opponent is coming with a lot of crazy dudes. Hammerers, yeah, more Hammerers, and a lot of Dragonback Slayers. Then Iron Drakes, because we don't like fire. And then, of course, Bolt Throwers, another Flame Cannon, and Umgren Iron Fist. Yeah, so let's get into it. So immediately what you can see is I'm trying to juke a little bit his shots, plus I'm shooting the Bolt Throwers with my Arrows of Kurnos. So yeah, then I move up my Waste Stalkers here up behind, and the next move is, and I didn't know that there were more Slayers, so that was kind of really bad. And I'm moving with my Forest Dragon up here to use a Breath Attack. His his artillery is shooting my Eternal Guards here, so I'm moving a little bit back. And I have to say, I was a little bit surprised that later on my Glade Guards here, they didn't have any shots left. So I was shooting a lot, it seems like. Fast forward once again, so Dwarfs are taking the point, and I'm using my Breath Attack on this Iron Drake here, on this Iron Drake unit. And now I'm going down on them, but he is kind of like luring me, and I didn't know here, so that was basically not as good as I thought. Yeah, over here Way Stalkers coming, and yep, we have a couple of shots still into those Eternal Guards, and now my Cavalry is going in, and I'm trying to go for the Flame Cannon here, and after that for the Bolt Throwers. In the woods I'm fighting a couple of miners with blasting charges, so this is basically, I would say, not that good for those guys here with the ammunition, because they can't really hit them. I should have stopped. So yeah, you learn a lot after the match, right? But what I did well is disrupting his artillery. Unfortunately, my Forest Dragon, I should have probably, yeah, fly away and then once again attack with the Breath Attack here, right? So Arrows of Kurnos will go down here as well soon, and we break the Bolt Throwers. So artillery charging the artillery with my Wild Hunters of Kurnos went well, but then I was too slow to maneuver out and go for something else. So yeah, you can see they get a lot of damage while running around here. Even though I'm a little bit surprised where my 3rd unit is when it comes to Wild Hunters. Glade Lord is shooting a little bit everything that is alive, and another nice Breath Attack on the Iron Drake here. And yep, we have Wild Riders with shields, they're already gone, and that was basically maybe not the best what I did with the shields, because he does not have anything with shooting, right? So he didn't come with shooting whatsoever. We finally disrupted the miners here in the woods, and now we have to shoot into all those Dragonback Slayers. And I have to say, this was nice. I'm netting those and can shoot into them because they get a lot of damage, but they're unbreakable, so they die until the last unit. And here, nice charge with the Wild Hunters of Kurnos into a couple of Dwarfs, Hammerers here. We fight by the woods, we die by the woods, But yeah, once again, not the best engage. Now I'm trying to focus down another Iron Drake and moving away with my Dryads because I need them to survive and not to get like 20% more damage. Dragon unfortunately blundered, but on the other side, my Waystalkers could dismantle all of those bolt throwers artillery pieces. Lord here is shooting as long as he can. Ungrim, yeah, Ungrim is getting a nice arrow of kernels into his chest, but yeah, like those hammerers with the support of the dual X infantry anti-large. I mean, this is dual X. Why do they anti-large? Why are they? But yeah, basically my cavalry is gone at that point, but I'm winning this fight here for sure. Shooting into those units here, they're running off, and the Dryads are moving. The woods are answering the call and jumping into the backs of those units. Yes, that looks fun. Never saw Dryads fighting here. So, but there is another volley of hot spitting fire, and that is basically a very, very bad engage. So I'm trying to move past them, and yep, here you can see I am a little bit doing nothing. Yeah, that was bad, but yeah. My Glade Lord will be going soon for the Dragonback Slayers, and that was also a very, very bad decision here. Dryads finally fighting off those Iron Drakes, but I need to break those Iron Drakes as well. And I noticed in this match really that Dwarfs are really sturdy. It takes a long time to break them, so they run off. And that is something I need to think about next time when I play. Yep. And now it's ammunition shooting time. I'm shooting and shooting and shooting. Shooting into those Dragonback Slayers. And I guess I shouldn't have done that. I mean, yeah, my front line is breaking. And it's breaking really, really bad, right? We have Lost Silver Knights here. I had couple of war dancers or war slingers or what is all Wildwood Rangers here, but they're gone. They really were a bad fight against Dragonback Slayers, but against those hammerers maybe a little bit better. Yeah, so now as you can see, what happened was my Glade Lord really couldn't do a lot against those Slayers. So now I'm moving in with the Waystalkers. The Waystalkers have to shoot a little bit of those bolt thrower guys here, because they will get to the bolt throwers one more time. And now the dwarf player is doing what usually is done with him. He is forcing me to run around here, right? He is forcing me to commit on a lot of in a lot of places, and we have those Slayers were really like I couldn't do anything against them, and that's basically what it came down to, right? I have my Waystalkers, and I'm moving up here to get the point, right? And yeah, Iron Drake still survived, as you can see. My Dryads are running off. The Wild Riders, they could go for here. I don't know why I gave the charge order for those bolt throwers, but maybe yeah, they were way more important, I assume. Nice little shot here. We have still 10 ammunition here for those two nicely running around dwarves here. Yeah. And this is interesting because yeah, my opponent was reacting to that pretty nicely, but this one is running off now, shattered, and here we have it. Unfortunately, my Dryads for sure broke. They couldn't really beat down those Iron Drakes here in the woods. And now I'm moving in with the rest of the army towards the point. Waystalkers here. I guess that Waystalkers are okay, and they can fight off the Ungrim here for sure. I netted him to shoot a little bit more. So I'm using a couple of spells that I have. So I can't complain that I did a bad job. I have to say, in the end, I didn't have enough punching power to crush through those last units. Those Dragonback Slayers. And over there is another Dragonback Slayer plus, as I remember, Miners. Yeah. And Hammerers are still alive. So now I have to split my forces here to get the Iron Drakes for sure. And yep. But I get the point. I'm moving in to get the point. Moving in to fight off those Dragon Slayers. And they will hurt. They will hurt a lot. They are unbreakable. They get surrounded and stuff like that. But that they don't care. Now with the last ammunition I have, shooting into those Iron Drakes. And they're sturdy. They still have 7 leadership. And there's another minor unit coming in. So it's basically pretty much a tough situation for me. Because, yeah, my Glade Guards are not the best fighters, right? But I need to get those here. I need to get them. If I would have maybe 1 unit left with more ammunition, I could shoot down all those units here. No doubt about it. But other than that, those miners plus the hammerers here, they will crush me down. Yeah, and now once again, committing into those and then committing into those. That's bad decision making. And yeah, I will need to learn more and practice more how to do decision making, right? But let's fast forward here, because unfortunately you could think I have the advantage, but I don't. I have less units and they're dying like little flies in the tornado. Yeah, so value wise I would say Glade Lord was okay. I mean, I could have taken the dragon here, but I didn't. And I guess, yeah, you could say that the dragon was blundered for sure, and my chargers weren't that good. This one unit did well. Shooting wise, yeah, I could shoot in pretty well. So yeah, nothing really bad or something. Dryads even performed good value here. But yeah, as you can see, I could manage to force down the artillery that there is no value, but for sure where you got all the value is in those big old ROR units. Like, how do you perform with those? Do you run away and shoot? Like, they have so much value. They cost a lot, but yeah, in the end they won. So guys, that is the start of the bootcamp that I'm trying to do this week. So for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.